Okay, Tuesday morning in the kingdom, and it warmed up. Yes, it warmed up, and it's snowing. Can you see the snowflakes there, Les Nessman? All right, I got the me phone in where it's warm. Yesterday was quite the shocker for it. Just like the toaster coming outside. It was in shock. What the hell? All right, this morning we woke up to minus 19. It's actually warming up. All right, but feels like minus 28. It doesn't feel that bad. All right, on the yo-yo scale, minus 2. Fahrenheit, but feels like minus 18 Fahrenheit. Yes, and also too, the news media did a story yesterday with the mayor of WHO-ville. Also too, he gets in the news because his sister works for the media. Hello? Yes, so he'll do a story on everything, but we have no power. Yes, it would be nice if they do a story when the power goes out so that everybody around the world knows that WHO-ville has no power. Yes. The ladies at Daisy May's Escort were trying to contact me because I had reached the preferred client list. So they couldn't get a hold of me for 2 days on the old-fashioned telephone because there's no power, so the phone lines weren't working. Yes, but once the power came back on, the phone lines worked. The ladies at Daisy May's was able to call the kingdom to tell me that my preferred customer promo thing had expired during the power outage. Yes, and to think that I could have saved money. Oh well. But there's other things the mayor of WHO-ville could be actually doing, like fix the frickin' water machine, you know? Hello, the store has no interest in fixing a machine that's been there for 20 years because they make no money off of selling the water in bulk through the machine. They make money off of selling flats of water at overinflated prices. And Speed Stick, no shampoo, no Speed Stick on the shelves at the store. So what are we supposed to do? Take the pastry and put it under our armpits to get that jelly roll smell. Ooh, that's a country western singer now. Yes, he did a little jail time, kind of like, won't say anything about me. All right, let's see what we got out here. Enough of the rant. But this is WHO-ville. Yes, don't come here. Don't buy a house. Don't visit here. What for? They don't want you here. That's the last thing they want is a tourist coming up here and spending money. Yes, unreal. I don't think we can scroll this way. I tell people that, even when they message me or email me about going to a fishing lodge. I send them a cruise ship itinerary. Look at the bang for your buck and no mosquitoes. Plus ladies are in bikinis around the pool, not like up here. Yes, nobody's crazy enough to wear a swimsuit because the bugs will eat you alive. Oh my. All right, we just got the stoves going. All right, and over here, I'm getting dizzy. All right, over here, we have the curse of reverse plugged in because we need some firewood. This big tree over here, yes, just like everything big and looks, excellent. It's nothing. That thing is so dry it burned up like styrofoam in the wood stove. Yes. Oh, how would I know about styrofoam in the wood stove? It's an accelerant. That thing vaporized. We like the white wood. It doesn't flambroil or vaporize in 2 minutes. Yeah, so the logs we cut yesterday should have lasted us a while. They vaporized, and we kept them in log form, so they should have took a slow burn. All right, I didn't even untangle the flags this morning because I would just say, it's snowing. Yes. Oh, I better go. Here comes the boss.
Hey, what's up, Kingdom followers? Sir Rodney live from Westrans. I just wanted to jump on here real quick and say thank you to all the followers who are buying all the merchandise, the King of Obsolete shirts, the hats, the toques, the coffee mugs. They're flying off the shelf right now, I'm guessing because it's Christmas. I'll show you. I have some packages here waiting for the Canada to be over so that I can personally go drop them off in the mail. There's no point in taking it right now because they're probably backed up. And also too is what they're buying. We got the nice Sir Rodney shirt, the thanks shirt, the King of Obsolete toque. I also have here, if I can get it out with one hand, right there, King of Obsolete coffee mug, signed by Joey Barnes himself. Can't really see it, but it's there. So you can use that for your coffee or your rum and coke, whatever you want. I'm just getting ready to go home for the night. So thank you very much to everybody purchasing all the merchandise. Also, just to let you know, it is minus now. Still rocking the short.
Okay, that's a nice snow coming down. We'll find out later this afternoon when the staff arrive sober. We're going to fill that long trailer. Yes, the long trailer. So I'm in here. I just did 15 minutes of hard manual labor. Yes, I held on to that sawzall over there. Plus, I split this wood. Okay, this root ball split pretty easy. I am not totally impressed with this log, these big trees here. I don't know. It's kind of like your honeymoon. You figure it's going to be a great time and everything. Oh, you need big wood, burn big wood in your stove. But I think that's like too dry. It just vaporized even in the log form. We have best luck with root balls, and we're finding out the treetops. Okay, so at 4 o'clock when we're done, how would you say, wandering around outside freezing, we come in here with the treetops and we're sticking them in the stove. Let's see if we can open the door here. All right, so we got a nice fire like that. Well, it should be staying in the door, okay? But the fact that the little leaves or the dried leaves or needles burn off, and then it leaves all that small stuff and it gets a nice fire going. And then we can put some roots on top. So this is what I did here with this root ball. I cut it off because it was long, and then I have to make it fit through that door. So I took my steel wedge, my little hammer, and gave it some love taps, and it split. This root ball is ready to go in. We're leaving the moss on, but you have to remember moss burns. Yes, you can't leave it laying on the floor because it'll catch on fire. So we like doing it on the wheelbarrow. A YouTube subscriber, Kingdom follower, gifted us some metal blades for the Sawzall. They're not a name brand or anything like that, and they cut. And I mean they cut. Like, we've cut a lot with these blades, and they seem to last. So that's what we do, is take your root ball, cut and cut to make it fit in the door. Leave the moss on. Make sure all your moss is in your wheelbarrow for safety. Yes, we promote safety here on the YouTube channel. Yes, safety, because we can't get hurt. Because if we get hurt, they have to fly us south for 3 hours in an airplane to give us the good drug. So if we get hurt, and a day like today, if the plane can't fly because there's a cloud in the sky or a snowflake in the sky, then we have to drink vodka, the pain medication, to take the pain away. All right, let's get some work done in the shop here. It's at that time of year where we can, how do you say, enjoy the shop. Okay, I was working away, and we have the cowl vent open. Yes, we wrote the word thanks. That's how we spell it when we learn to type with 2 fingers. Oh, gotta move the phone over there. Can we see that, Les Nessman? All right, so I marked it 2021. We've been working on this truck for a long time. Oh well, but we're getting it done. That's the main thing. Not like my father and his father before him. All right, so we're putting this switch thingy on here, the switchboard. Yes, that's a new name, Lily Tomlin. Yes, the Lily Tomlin mic. So we drilled the holes, we marked it all out according to hand and eye coordination. All right, according to the 39 Chevy. Yes, this is how it all started with the 39 Chevy. So guess what? There's the lever right there. You pull this back. Look at that. So if this little switchboard was in there, it doesn't work. But the main thing is, over here, that's closed. Yes, because it has to be spring loaded down or whatever it is. There's a little over center thing. So I went out to the 45 Chevy, and sober me mounted it over here. So I guess we're going to have to do that and lengthen some of the wires that I made. I don't know what I was thinking. Oh, wait, I was sober when I was working on this the last time. Oh, well, at least I caught it now, not when I was trying to close the cowl vent in a rainstorm. Okay, just about lunchtime, and we got the switchboard moved over. Yes, we got it moved over, and we double-checked the wires here. Yes, because this is the heater switch. We have on, middle, off, on over here. All right, so I used the battery charger right here to test out which is the fast on the heater motor. So that's working smart. So I just brought the little trickle charger in, or the charger. Yeah, it's a simple thing. No computer, no digital readouts, nothing. Just a little foo-foo thing that swings back and forth. A pendulum. Yes. All right. Let's go burn some lunch in the microwave. The shop is actually nice and warm in here. We can actually continue working, but we have to get firewood. Oh my. I can't wait till we get 1 million subscribers, and then I can just turn up the heat. Oh well.
Tuesday morning in WHO-ville. It's just after 10 a.m. and as you can see, it is snowing out here. It warmed up a bunch and it started to snow. It's been like this all morning. You can't even see the road anymore. So let's head inside, let the dogs out, make breakfast. Then at 1 p.m. I'll head over to the kingdom and see what we're doing today. 12 p.m. and I'm just getting ready to make lunch. As you can see, it is still snowing. I wiped off part of my railing here so I can see how much snow comes down this afternoon. So let's head inside, let the dogs out. I think I'll have craft dinner today, and I'll find out what the temperature is when I do my lunch weather. Almost 1 p.m. and I'm just finishing up lunch and I got the skidoo out. This is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's negative 15 degrees Celsius, which is 5 degrees Fahrenheit. We even have the feels like on the bottom. I just got the Polaris out and it's already covered in snow, so let's head inside, let the dogs back in, and go over to the kingdom and see what we're doing this afternoon. Just after 1 p.m. and I made it to the kingdom. Looks like we are taking the long trailer down to the wood pile and the mini so I can load it up and we can bring it back and put it in behind the house. Since it is a warm day out, the mini should run good. Now let's head down to the shop and see if my dad's ready to go. Down at the shop, and my dad is just airing up the tires. While he does this, I'll get the mini out and then we can convoy down to the wood pile, and it won't take me very long to fill this up. I'm sure while I fill up the long trailer, my dad will do some stuff in the kingdom. Went to open the back gate so he could go out to the wood pile, and it looks like my dad took the hose and put it into the hose shack. I wonder what he's doing. Looks like he was cleaning out the fan. Almost 1:30 and I just got the mini out. Now my dad will start cursor reverse and then we can head down to the wood pile and fill up the long trailer. Just after 1:30 we made it down to the wood pile, no problem. I have to get a little base going here so I have somewhere to work with because it's kind of snowed in. I don't know where my little pad was, so we're going to move everything around, get the snow out of the way, and then start loading the long trailer. Almost 2 p.m. and now I'll get on the mini and my dad will head back up into the kingdom and cut up some firewood. He wanted me to do a little video for you guys and show you that WHO-ville blocked us in again. They came down from WHO-ville, went around the corner, lifted up the blade, and went back into WHO-ville. Look at that. On our way down to the woodpile, I'm not sure if you can really see it, but there is a big sun dog around the sun, so that means it's going to be cold tomorrow. Once we are done at the woodpile, we're going to go around and clear off the front of the driveway and then head down the trail and clear out my little trail. Since WHO-ville went and blocked me in as well, I had a hard time getting to the kingdom.
Okay, 2 o'clock in the kingdom, and the sun is just below the tree lines there. There's the sun over there. We've had some sun dogs, so it's going to get cold. So I decided I'd cut this wood up, these paper logs. It kind of reminds me of going to Grandma's house, taking all her newspapers and rolling it into a paper log for the fireplace. Yes, it was so romantic or whatever back then. This stuff is crap. It just vaporizes. But I like that white wood. It burns nice. Yes. Once again, I did it with the skill saw and the sawzall. Yes, we have no time for the skill saw maintenance because we got to plow some snow and get that log or the long trailer parked behind the house.
Almost 2:30 and my dad just came down to check on me. I got the trailer about halfway filled. I had to find all the wood. I'll walk over and show you guys. All the good wood is down at the bottom there. Almost 3 p.m. and I officially got the long trailer loaded. Now we'll head on back into the kingdom. Made sure I took a couple pictures. I have my little base set up for next time, and I am digging into this hole because that's where all the good wood is. Now I'll head on back into the kingdom with my dad. Looks like that's a heavy load and he's struggling. I might have to go give him a push. 3 p.m. we made it back into the kingdom. I ended up pushing my dad up the little hill, but we made it in. Now I'm gonna head into the shop and warm up for a few minutes while my dad fills up the tubs with kindling, and then we'll go back in behind the house and park the trailer. Got the tubs filled up and put into the shop in the hose shack. While I was filling the long trailer, my dad cut up the last of the firewood here. Now we'll head in behind the house and unhook the trailer. Just after 3 p.m. and I put the mini away, the trailer is in behind the house. Now I'll get on the skidoo and head down to the front gate where my dad is plowing the driveway, and then we're going to go around beside WHO-ville and clear out my skidoo trail. Down at the front gate, and my dad is just clearing the highway a little bit. That way if we do have to get out, we're not trapped in the kingdom. He's just going to push the snowbanks back a bit, then we'll head down my trail. This is my little skidoo trail that connects me to WHO-ville. And I got blocked in when they came down in behind the kingdom and pushed up that snowbank. They also blocked me in on their way down there. .30 and I just made it to the edge of WHO-ville. I'm waiting for my dad to bring the cat around. As you can see, I had a fun time getting to the kingdom. They plowed right down to the pavement, so I had nothing to turn with. Even with my little ski rods there, I couldn't turn still. And right here, I've been using this trail since I was born. I've been skidooing back and forth and quadding in and out of WHO-ville since I can remember. And as you can see, they plowed a big snowbank in front of me, which isn't good. That was hard to get over. took us longer to drive over here than it did to pull this snowbank back. I've been using this trail my whole life, and you think they'd understand by now when you see it's pushed out to leave it alone, not push a big snowbank up against it. Now we'll head on back into the kingdom and park Cursor Reverse. Just after 3:30, we made it back into the kingdom, no problem. I'm officially done, so I'll grab my dog treats and head on back into WHO-ville and do the weather at 5 p.m.
Okay, I thought I was quitting early today, but I came in the shop here and the furnace was running, but it was making a bang bang noise, like a clunkety clunk. I could hear it with my earplugs in, so I analyzed it. But I always make sure to blow my, furnace out. It's a 2009, so it's 15 years old. All right, so over here, I think we found the problem. All the grease is falling out of this bearing. Yeah, it still moves and everything. But the main thing is I took it apart. Look, all the paint marks, so I know how it goes back together. Plus, we took lots of pictures. So there's the information that I need. All right, so we also took the information off of there. So now I can put it back together after I lube up the bearings. Hopefully add some lube and see what we got. But the main thing is to document it. We are in a mail strike right now, or postal strike. So we can't order it and get it delivered. Yes, isn't that just great? All right, so this ends my day perfectly. First, we have Dick flying over the kingdom in the morning and right over the shop and everything like that. But if he crashes, he'll land on top of the tank sign or whatever. And then we have the Department of Holidays blocking me in. And then we got the furnace fan acting up, you know. So what's next? My hemorrhoids are going to flare up tonight because I was riding the cat. Oh, my. Okay, I did it. Yes, I did it. Just like in Megamind, I did it. All right. So I took it apart and that bearing was dry. Yes, I took the air hose and blew on it and it was just like white snow coming out because I used white grease. It was all dry. So I put it in grease, packed grease in. Yes, I took the grease gun and packed it in and used the screwdriver, worked it in good. And then I made a cover plate. So victory here. Look at all those colored wires. And I got them back in the right order. Yes, I took a picture. I kind of marked it. I made a blueprint sort of thing. So when you're colorblind and I played with those wires, for me, this is like a victory, solving the Rubik's Cube without taking the stickers off. All right, so I got it all together. But the main thing is it'll last a little bit. But I got all the markings and measurements off of it. Yes, I took lots of pictures. So over here, this is what we did. All right, so take your grease gun, pack it in. Oh, you know how much comes out the nozzle of the grease gun, and then use a screwdriver to pack it in. And then to hold everything in, I made a little rubber seal or whatever, and the hole punch was just a little bit bigger than the shaft, so it worked out good. And then of course we gasket glue it. Yes, lots of gasket glue, so it worked out good. So here's my blueprints, what I used or whatever, the colors, and the measurements of the motor, because who said that those numbers are, well, 15 years old? Who knows if they change over? So as long as we have the measurements, we know what kind of motor. So it's a victory now, so we can go in the house and have some drinks. Yes, my day turned to shit. The people of WHO-ville were out to piss me off, but that's okay. I won. I fixed my furnace, so now my water and the dogs won't get chilly tonight when the wood stove dies out. Okay, quick victory sound. No bang bang, clunk clunk. Ooh, does that ever sound sweet? And the beverage will taste even better.
5 p.m. and this is the temperature we're sitting at right now. It's still negative 15 degrees Celsius, which is 5 degrees Fahrenheit. We even had the feels like on the bottom. It was pretty nice this afternoon, but now it's starting to get windy and snow again. So let's head inside, let the dogs out, make supper, and end my day.
Okay, it's getting nasty out here. We've seen those sundogs because that means it's going to get cold, and it is. The wind's getting up, and oh, yes, it's getting nasty out here, like my ex-wife. But oh, well. Quick scroll this way. Ooh, can you feel the wind on your face? Yes, I can. All right, so we're over here at the flags. So today was a success. I fixed the furnace. I can't wait till I'm at Shady Pines, and my only concern is when they serve me green Jell-O, but it tastes like orange. Let's go walk the dogs, drink some beer, and make a video. Talk to you later.